I have recorded and edited over 200 videos in the last 2 years. Some of them bad, some of them good, and some of them actually got some views. And along the way I overcame my fear of posting, of being judged. I got more comfortable in front of the camera and learned from some of the best creators out there. But I started with exactly zero confidence. And trust me when I say I was terrified of people finding my videos. And not because I had some mental disorder or anxiety, whatever. My videos were just complete garbage.
I will edit your long form into short form in hopes to get you more views. But Arnie, he has a whole team to put it.
And even before I started posting, I procrastinated for about half a year, not creating anything, until I finally took the first step, posted my first video, and then actually saw improvements. Nowadays, I'm still not the biggest content creator, but I know how it is to start and improve content. And look, I know where I know where you come from. I know what your struggles are because I've been exactly there not that long ago. So now I thought about how I would start nowadays from scratch. And I'm about to show you exactly how, step by step. So if you're still watching, let's get into it. This video is split into 5 main steps, with the 5th one being a bonus one. But trust me, it's probably one of the most important and impactful things you could ever do. So step number 1. Define your mission. Before we post anything, we want to get clear on why you're even doing this. But who do I help? And what do I help them with? Those are probably the questions that most people struggle with. And don't lie to me, I had these same questions for months on end and couldn't answer them. So let's go over it strategically. Get a notepad out. I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. First of all, what skills do you have? Make a list. I personally wrote on a list of everything I have a skill in, even if it's like something you don't see yourself teaching, even if it's something like playing the violin or playing the piano or, I don't know, getting good grades in school, something like that. Even if it doesn't correlate with what you maybe want to do, note it down. You should have done that now. If not, go back and do it right now. Trust me, it's worth it. So now I want you to ask yourself the second question, which is, which ones can I teach or which ones do I want to teach? And just pick 1 or maybe 2 of the skills you noted down. And now the third question is, who is my target audience? So I want you to think about who would benefit the most from the skill that you just noted down that you want to teach. Who is that person? How old are they? Are they a beginner? Are they an expert in that matter? What traits do they have? Where do they spend their time? All of that. Go through that and think about who you actually want to help. Most often, you want to help the younger version of yourself. So that can be something to orient yourself around. So now you should know what skill you want to teach in your content and who you want to teach it to. If not, go back, pause the video, take time, because this step is crucial. Don't skip it. If you have a mission already, that's cool. But if you don't, please go through this. So now let's continue with the second step, which is setting up your profile on IG and on YouTube. So finally, this is the part where it gets a bit more fun. You get to use your own creativity for this. And maybe you're asking yourself, why only IG and YouTube? Let me tell you, depending on what type of person you want to reach, this can vary. Like if your target avatar is a 50-year-old mom or something like that, maybe it's worth looking into Facebook. Or if you're going after executives, maybe it's worth looking into LinkedIn. Just ask yourself, where would this kind of person spend their time? For most, it is really Instagram and YouTube. So let's start off with Instagram. Follow along. For this, you can create a new account or just use one that you already have. So for your name, obviously just enter your real name, not some business name, and optionally what your page is about. So for someone like a fitness coach, it could be something like John Doe/fitness coach, or John Doe/fitness expert, or health enthusiast, whatever. Don't use any unnecessary numbers. Just keep it clean, simple, and that's it. And for the profile picture, obviously just use a picture of yourself. You can edit it in Canva as well if you want to, or just leave it like that. Whatever you want to put the focus on, just make sure it's not like a business logo or something like that, because people want to connect with people, not businesses. For the bio, let's keep it simple. In our bio, we just want to state who we are, who we help, and what we help them with, like we just defined with our mission. And also as a bonus, on IG you can add highlights. So if you've already been using this account, add some highlights of your travel, of what you do in your daily life, maybe of a couple events you went to. Anything like that will help and will show that you're actually a real person on the profile. That's it basically. So let's go to YouTube now. You should probably already have a YouTube account, or otherwise you probably wouldn't be able to watch this. So from this account, let's create a channel. For the channel name, again, keep it simple. Just use your normal name. And also this is the same as on IG. Just keep your handle simple. No unnecessary numbers, nothing like that. Simple and clean is the way to go here. For the profile picture, you can just use the same one that you already used on IG. It just makes it easier to find you then. Now make sure before you actually post something to verify your channel. Now let's just customize your channel a bit. Add a banner, something that is simple and straight to the point that shows what you do. Or maybe if you already have a business, just make it your logo. And last but not least, go to your description and add who you are, who you help, and what you help them with. Just like on IG. And there we go. You should have done this by now. If not, pause the video and go ahead. Do it. Like, I'm serious. Don't bullshit yourself. Go ahead. Now step 3, it's actually getting exciting. Let's post your first video. To be more specific, let's make a short form vertical post. So basically the stuff you see on TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, you get the point. Those are usually the types of videos that people watch the most. So why not go where the views are, right? But what should it be about and what should it look like? If you don't have any idea what you want to talk about or how you want your video to look, just go to other people's content and copy it. But ethically. So go to people who make the type of content that you want to create later on and look at what topics they talk about, look at how they structure their videos, look at what hooks they use, everything, and copy it. But obviously add your own unique twist to it, add your own authenticity, your own sauce to it, okay? Because if you just copy it, obviously you're a thief, okay? There's no point in making content if you're just gonna copy exactly what other people are doing. But take it as inspiration. Use their content to make yours better, but still keep it authentic. To find some ideas, this might sound crazy, but actually just take an hour to scroll. Like intentionally scroll. What are people talking about? What trends are popping off right now? What is the style of videos you enjoy watching? Save those. This will build you a catalog of videos that you can then use as inspiration for your own. So now pick a video and recreate it with your own twist. And like I said, let's do this ethically. Like, don't be afraid to take from other people, because I'm telling you, your favorite creators are like 2 or 3 other creators mixed together. They always take inspiration, and that's just how the game works. So don't be afraid to sort of copy someone, but obviously add your own authentic twist to it and you'll be completely fine. So for the sake of this video, let's say you want to recreate a talking head video. Here's what that looks like step by step. Write a script around the topic of your choice and make sure that script is valuable in terms of education, entertainment, or inspiration. And the most important thing here is the hook. Put emphasis on the things you say in the first couple of seconds and the things you show in the first couple of seconds. Make it quick, make it entertaining, make it easy to watch, and try to grab people's attention. Now just record yourself. If you don't have a camera, just use your phone. It won't matter. Unless you have a phone like from the 1980s, obviously then get a camera or something like that, or create some photo posts, I don't know. But if you have a normal phone, something that is younger than maybe 6 years, you're in the green zone. And how do you go about lighting? If you're outside, just make sure the sun is shining into your face and nothing is sort of reflecting directly into the camera. If you can see right now, I have light coming from right here and shining directly into my face. I have nothing from here shining into the camera. That's sort of how it should be for you. And make sure you ideally film in a good looking environment. So maybe in a good looking park, maybe in your room, right? But make sure it's not messy. Make sure your room is clean, make sure it's not messy, because that will represent the brand you're trying to build. Trust me. And we're gonna assume you have no microphone, not even a lav mic, but you don't actually need it. And let me tell you this, you're gonna feel awkward when you're recording. And it's always like that in the beginning. But trust me, it'll get better over time. Just do it more and more often and you'll get used to it. It's like any skill. You build it with practice. And just to take a bit of the stress away, remember, you can always edit out any mistakes later on. So don't try to make like one perfect one-take video. Just try to say your lines and then you can edit it later on. For now, let's just use CapCut for editing. It's free, it's completely simple, it has everything you need, and it's just the best option as a beginner, personally. So now add your video, cut out all the parts you don't want in there, add some nice captions so people can actually watch the video with the sound off, some text if you like, and optionally some B-roll, sound effects, music, whatever. You'll get the hang of it. Now just go to IG and YouTube, add some descriptions to the videos and post them. And there you go. You're basically already more ahead than 99% of people who want to start creating content. Because most people want to do it, but they don't. So post that first video and trust me, you'll be so far ahead of everyone else. Now let's recap what we've done. We found out your mission, we set up the profiles, and we posted our first video. Now what's missing? The momentum. So that's why step 4 is kind of a challenge. I want you to post daily. But I'm telling you this because I didn't do it when I started out, but I wish I did. So post every 24 hours, every single day. I mean, just imagine this, right? Maybe you're posting once a week, but the guy you want to beat, he's putting it 7 times the effort. So he's posting every single day. Who is getting more feedback? Who is improving faster? Who is getting more views? Who is getting more subscribers? Obviously the guy who posts daily. And especially in the beginning, it's so crucial to post daily because you need that feedback. You need that feedback from outside, from the views you get. Maybe you post a video, it doesn't perform as well, but then you know, okay, I gotta do less of this, more of that. And the faster this feedback loop goes, the quicker you'll improve. Plus, your posts don't always have to take hours. Try some simple B-roll content, try some photos, try some carousels, whatever. Optionally, you can also record one long YouTube video, post that, and take clips out of it. That's called batch recording. And basically, if you record like one 30-minute video just yapping about a topic you really enjoy, you get like 3 videos out of it that you can then post onto IG Reels or YouTube Shorts. And that's efficient if you ask me. So now step 5, the bonus step, which I told you is probably one of the most important things that you could ever do in content creation, is getting a mentor. I mean, now that we've already been talking about this challenge that I would like to do when I was younger, I would also have benefited so much if I just were to get a mentor way sooner. Like if you really want to do this alone, right? Taking like months and years to perfect your content. Like you can obviously do that, right? But I'm just telling you from a personal experience, it's so much quicker to do it with a mentor, with someone who has already been through what you're trying to do. So either you can get better by spending your own time by taking like months and years to perfect your content, or you go to the guy who has already put in the hours, learn from their mistakes, and get there way quicker. Like in my personal experience, it's been one of the best investments I ever made. And it wasn't that long ago that I actually got a mentor. But mentorship and courses are expensive. I know that. You don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a mentor or some stupid course just to learn nothing from it, right? Like I said, I know where you come from. I know in what situation you are. I didn't want to do it either. So I thought about it. How can I help people just like you who want to start creating content but don't want to spend a boatload of money on some stupid course? How can I help them? So look, I started the only free 5-day content accelerator you will ever need exactly for guys just like you. And when I say free, I really mean free. So what's the catch? I mean, nothing really. It's really just a free 5-day content accelerator. I go about everything I just mentioned here in more detail, plus how to move on from this point. So how to create even more posts and giving you even more in detail help and inspiration. Like actually a lot of sauce, I'm telling you. So if you're ambitious, you want to start, you want to learn how to record content, you want to learn how to edit content, you want to learn how to work with feedback, and you want to join a community of like-minded contentpreneurs. Brother, I'm telling you, this is exactly right for you. And it's even free, so what's stopping you, like really? But I want to give you the right expectations for this, so you don't get surprised. So after completing the 5-day accelerator, you get the option, let me emphasize this, the option to work together in a mentorship. Meaning, if you already like what you got in the 5-day accelerator, bro, you'll love the mentorship with even more personal advice and one-on-one calls and a even more committed community. Because let me tell you, your mind is where your money goes. But don't worry too much about any payments right now. First things first, I just want to see you win. Look, I'm doing this for you, for the type of person that has watched this video until the end. So if you really want to know more about the free 5-day accelerator, just scroll down. There should be a link where you can apply to this free 5-day accelerator. You'll get all the modules and also access to the community. So man, if you've watched until here, I'm freaking excited to see you in the accelerator. And like I said, please remember this. I want to see you win. Peace.